Hi everyone, welcome back to the Elden Ring 100% walkthrough where we're playing as a Death Mage, currently using the Sword of Night and Flame. So we are now going to head into the Academy of Raya Lucaria. Now when you come out here, there are going to be enemies that spawn that if they latch onto you, they will suck your mana away from you. So you'll basically lose FP. So here we'll show this. So in terms of fighting, you're probably better off just serving, like assuming that your bar, because when you first come through here you'll probably get hit a lot by them, and you're better off just kind of assuming that your bar will get drained and conserving your FP. See, our sword does just fine against them. I wonder what people are trying to say. Yeah, be wary of right. I think I got jumped by that guy already. You see, the health damage they do is really not bad. Which is why I usually am just like, okay, whatever, I'm probably gonna get hit. I'll just... Oh. Oh, that was a little unfair. You also just don't really have to necessarily fight them, right? Right, they're very slow moving, so you could also just kind of be like, okay, I don't care, I'll run around them. So there's a bridge here that you could go across. And again, you can do that way faster than I did it. You could skip all these guys, you know, just kind of ignore them. So we're going to head down here instead of going across the bridge. You do not want that one to get you. Oh. What a useless message. So now you gotta jump here. And then up here is a couple of soldiers to fight. Oh god. Okay, I see. Wow. I am really not doing well with this right now. Sorry, guys. I have not ever been in a situation where they both jumped off. I'm a little unsure how to approach this, to be honest. I guess with a shield. This is not an impressive showing here, sorry. Oh, this one's tougher. Thing. into Asher War Spectral Lance. And there will be more of the mana sucking guys. Oh no, this is real bad. This is probably a death right here. I have never been hit more by these things in my life. This is really like... Oh, we don't have any mana. Okay. I really should have just been using the sword. I think the strategy of don't spend mana is bad, because they're so good. The fire is really good against these guys. Okay. So we need to get the Carian Knight Set, which is really pretty. I really like this one. There's also loot in here. Where'd it go? Or did I get faked out by a message? I feel like I got faked out by... Oh no, it just kind of looked like loot. Okay. So I want to see the Knight Set is up, drop off on the right here. Yeah. You could kind of head down. Yeah, definitely recommend now. Yeah, this is my first time playing with this sort of Knight in Flames, so that was the wrong strategy. You could see that the fire wrecks them, so I would actually recommend just doing that before they get to you. Okay. And I actually really like this set. Less poised, but it looks really nice. But you could wear just the... If you want to just get the main look and leave the rest of the Knight Set on, you can do like this. It's a really good looking caster set. There will be a little sort of mini boss to deal with here. Sword should make short work of him though. You have to kind of get up that way, get your somber smithing stone 3. So now we're going to go over here. And you can see that she can ride this thing. There will eventually be a person here. Not going to spoil who. And now we are to the actual academy. But remember Patches talked about how there was an Abductor Virgin that would take you right to the Erd Tree if you went to the bottom of Raya Lucaria. So we're going to actually do that. See what happens. So if you jump onto this thing, as the wheel rotates, you'll be able to step here. Jump off here. There's going to be a Marionette Ashes, I want to say, over here, if I remember right. You'll have some people to fight. Man, this thing just takes so long to get off. I love the sword and hate the sword at the same time. So that gets you the Avionette Soldier Ashes if you want those annoying flying guys. You can see it continues to go down. And then this would be how you would get back up. Just showing that if you were to want to run back up and not do this for some reason. That's how you get back up. But we're going to keep going down. And you're like, oh no! So you don't want to let this guy get you yet, because we got some stuff to get. He's going to try to, like, suck you up. I'm going to get out of combat with him for a second. By going up this way. You actually could... There was a way to get off right here. If you noticed it. And then you would have been able to avoid getting into a fight with him. So there's a talisman for fall damage, but I can't remember exactly where it is. I want to get it without making this guy mad at us. Oh, that's bad news. I don't want him. He's blocked off the entrance. Let's see. Maybe he'll go away if I just kind of... We should live if he sucks us up once. Alright. I'm sorry that I don't remember from memory where this, I don't remember from memory where this talisman was, so... There it is. Now we can let the guy kill us. So watch what happens here. I'll pull you in. Now you do need to get... Your death needs to be to that pull-in. There we go. And that should kill us. Unfortunately, that does mean a loss of runes, but I'm not really concerned with that. But look, that didn't take us to the Erd Tree. Once again, Patches has lied to us. So, we are now in Volcano Manor. We pull up a map. And as you can see, we are not allowed to fast travel. We are basically in a trap. So this is the Volcano Manor trap. The way to get out of the trap is to go that way. But while we're here, we can explore. So that's what we're going to do. So you can actually just kind of come out here. Make sure you use your stuff, your health flasks. Because this is going to drain your health as you're moving around in it. Head over this way first. I probably shouldn't have rune arced because, like, we're probably gonna die again. At least once. So you can see there's stuff in the middle there to get. There's some very high level smithing stones in here, which is why we're staying here and going around, seeing what we can find. Magic did better against that than fire. Gets you the Smoldering Shield. If you want to go up into the manor and actually explore the manor, this actually gets you up there. Like if you you can jump onto that roof, keep going up, and you'll end up there. We aren't actually interested in doing that because our goal is just to kind of get the stuff that's down in this part of the manor, and then to break out of the trap. Trying to remember how to get up to that thing. Get through here. See a golden rune 9. This is another way you could have come down from above. I don't think we can make that jump. Yeah. So now we want to go see where those rooftops are over there. This is where we want to be. I'm assuming these things are completely fire resistant. Honestly, I'm not sure, 100% sure, but it would make sense for them to be. So there's a guy to get up on the roof that's throwing things. There's a smithing stone on this roof, I thought. Let's see, there it is, yeah. That is a somber 6, so we now have 1 through 6 as a result of that. Trying to remember, there's a way up somewhere. You can see that there's a little bit of loot. Over here. If you go up here and take this guy out, you're free to jump on the roofs and get that other bit thing. There's gonna be a scary guy here. I'm trying to find him. Where'd he go? There he is. With him dead, so there's if you come look, there are elevators that both go down and up. The down elevator takes you to a magma worm fight, which we are not interested in doing right now. We're gonna, when we come back and clear the manor for real, that's when we'll actually take that guy on. I was actually trying to figure out if you can, yeah, how you get to the... There's a bit of loot right there, but I can't remember how you get to... Oh, right, you go that way. Oh, I fell. At least that was not a big deal to fall. So in terms of getting the other piece of loot, it's the other roof. Smithing Stone 6. If you go to a narrow area and jump, you can avoid the lava. Oh, it's the wrong one. I was mixed up these two elevators. So yeah, basically if you go over there, there's a magma worm to fight. There's a tough enemy that we gotta fight on those steps. First, come over here. I can see another Somber 5. So if you look now, this is what you should have, assuming you have only done your weapon to +4, like, you should have lots of 1s and 2s and 3s. You can see we have a shortage of 4s. Which is, there are some sold by EG, so we could go buy 3 4s from EG. And this is basically, I'd be comfortable now taking our, I don't even remember when we got the Somber 9. I don't even remember where we got that from. Anyway, we should be able to take this sword to +5. You could do +6 if you want to wield it over the Death Poker. I'm still debating that until I've got the Death Poker and had a chance to play around with it. So this is the person I would flask for. Magic worked better there. You just have more range on the magic one for when you're scared of being in melee. Now, this right here is a major boss. You can do stuff with sleep on this guy to cheese it. If you fight him for real, he will be very, very challenging for you right now. But if you were to fight him and defeat him, the way would be through to get a Somber 7. And from there, we would be able to go all the way to a +10 weapon. Now, getting a +10 weapon also just kind of trivializes the next part of the game. So we're not going to actually do that, but I did want to point out that the path exists, and there are plenty of videos that you could look up. But again, in this walkthrough, we're kind of trying to maximize the fun also, just to let you have a bit of a challenge for things. Now this lever here will open the shortcut. The normal way to go through Volcano Manor is to go in, talk to everyone, meet the NPCs, then you find the secret basement, come down, go all the way around the manor, and then this shortcut gets unlocked. But we, by going into the trap and coming back up, have bypassed all that, and we've unlocked the shortcut early. So this means we could go right to the boss. There are actually two bosses in Volcano Manor. This is the Godskin, is who's in the church there, and then Rykard is the big boss of, final boss of the manor. You used to be able to, I mean, I'll show this once it's up. So you used to be able to take off all your clothes, get really lightly loaded, and there was this kind of cheesy jump you could make. Because that's your 7 right there. That's your somber 7 right there. But they patched it so you can no longer make that jump. So you have to beat the boss in the church, and then from there, the way is open to get that thing. But there's a grace in here to the right, but we can't get to it. So this is my problem. In order to get out of the trap, you can see that's actually where the trap was, right? There's no way to get back there because we fell down. So this is why I was expressing my sadness over having used a rune arc, because I basically wasted all these runes. I mean, I suppose we could, you know what? We could actually use a twig here if we wanted to save. I mean, but again, it's like so trivial to get all these runes back from the rune farm, so. So now I'll show you how you actually get out of the trap itself. So there are a bunch of bats here. Oh god. Oh, why do I have a skill? I have no memory of okay. Yeah, bats are very, very dangerous. And I don't understand, I have no memory of putting a seal in my... I really have no memory of doing that. It's really kind of stupid. I guess at some point I equipped the Godslayer seal. I would rather have that in the other hand. I have no memory of this place. So once you're back here in the trap, this is how you get out. You go this way. And you want to watch out for the bats. You want to be just very cautious. As you can see, I died once. collect my runes of shame. So now you want to go this way. You can just run by these, by the way, if you don't want to fight them. Because you have to do a big drop that would get you away from them anyway. Don't waste your time fighting these things. Wow, confused about how people managed to screw up this jumping, but I guess they did. Lots of screw ups on the jumping. Alright, so be ready because there is an enemy down here. That thing will jump you and immobilize you. Okay. And now you're out of the trap if you rested a grace. But there's more to do here. You can see that there's a way down. Let's see, there's loot over there. Just be very cautious and keep yourself topped off. There's a lot of smithing stones to get. I like the messages that are kind of trying to help you point you to the way forward. Oh, that was actually... It looks so dark. So now you're gonna fall. Loot all this. And there is a duo boss up here. And they are pretty tough. You can come back and do these later. There's like literally no rule that says you have to fight these guys right now. I'm not going to bother rune arcing because there's a very good chance these guys kill me. I remember like not even being able to summon before I got hit. Because it's two of these things. They are vulnerable to lightning. Oh, right. Oleg should be pretty good against these guys because he's tanky. He'll last for a while. Your goal is to get one of them dead before the other one hits you. Hey, way to go, Oleg! He hit him. I really should have big switched to magic. I think I have a faith here. Oh, actually, they ended up being not too bad. You are allowed to rest here. You are not considered on Altus Plateau yet, if you rest here. Remember, if you rest at an Altus Grace, then everything advances quest-wise. So, this would get you out into Mount Gelmir, but the problem is we don't want to rest at any graces here, so going out and trying to do things doesn't really serve much purpose for us. So what we're going to do now is go back to Round Table Hold. Because we can now upgrade our weapon a little bit.
Well, I took you no matter to lay out your arm.
So that takes us to a +5. We're going to hold off on going to a +6. And I think this is where we will end the episode. In the next episode, we will go back and do the Academy. I'm trying to remember which Schoolhouse Classroom. There it is. There's a lot of close together graces. So yeah, this is actually the way forward into the Academy. There are 2 bosses in the Academy to do. There's the Red Wolf that sort of guards the entrance, and then there's Renala, who is the final boss. And this is a very fun dungeon, so we will get into it in the next episode.